Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. This is laughable, laughable. You got an let's say a criminal, and you're going to judge the criminal without him defending himself. So even Jesus Christ was brought in front of the Pharisees, and then brought in front of what? Pilate, right? And he was judged in front of them, a trial over there, right? But these guys, I don't freaking know who gave this order, I can only guess. They say that Saudi Arabia will host Ukraine peace talks without Russia. How is this possible? Is this a comedy? It's like, we're gonna go and see Tom Jones in concert tonight. And you go over there and it's only the band. Tom Jones is in Tahiti, I don't know. Sleeping or something. Hey, how'd you like the show? It was great, but I think it would have been fantastic if Tom Jones would have played a little bit over there and dance and sing. No, the same thing right here. It's laughable. Let me show you. And these guys are all happy about it. They're all jerking off right here. Look at these guys. The Kiev Independent. Wall Street Journal says that Saudi Arabia to host Ukraine peace talks without Russia in August. Well, Mohammed bin Salman, what you gonna do when they come for you? Huh? All right, well, my first question is this. What did you get in return? I think the first thing is his recognition, which, remember, a few years ago he was the pariah considered, but he tamed the Americans with oil and not answering phones and yelling at some American diplomats and talking to Russia and China and all that. Unbelievable. Saudi Arabia is due to host peace talks. I wonder what he gets in return. On August 5 and 6, inviting top officials from 30 countries. Remember, the United States, the world has 195 or 94, depends on what's going on. Right now, it was a coup somewhere, so there's another country or something. I don't know. About 195, let's put it that way. So one of 95, 30 countries are showing up. And let me tell you, those countries will be most weasel countries that are from the US plantation, which are Europeans, obviously probably Australia too, and New Zealand, and sorry, no names. If you think that no New Zealand plays an international who role, you just, I just use New Zealand, but I don't think it's going to show up. But countries from Europe, and I can think of many over there, they will show up and say, hey, there were about 50 countries. Yeah, the plantation, US plantation, yes, sir, those guys, and then a few other guys going to be put over there just to show that, hey, see, it's a balanced or something. We'll see. We'll see if that's going to happen. Including Brazil and Western nations. India, Brazil, and Western nations. The Wall Street Journal reported on July 29th, citing unnamed diplomats involved in the discussion. Well, I like when these guys say unnamed diplomats, or they say anonymous sources. Like I come over here and say, hey, the war is over in Ukraine, an anonymous source told me. What would you say? Psst, beat it, Emil. Liar pants on fire, which would be exactly what you should think. But I don't come and say, hey, an unnamed source told me that Putin met Biden at the toilet in Paris and they exchanged some germs over there. Anonymous source. People familiar with issue, that's how I say. People familiar with whatever issue, or experts, or unnamed sources familiar with the circumstances, or how to call it, anonymous sources. I love when they just make up shit. They can. How are you going to find out? Never. Are they going to disclose it to anybody? No. Is anybody going to pressure them? No. But they still make article after article after article. And besides, this is Kiev Independent, and I talk about Wall Street Journal. Let me play you some, I don't know, what do you want me to play? Mozart? Paganini? What do you want? Anyway, let's go back here. Russia won't be attending the summit, and China's presence is unlikely. That means it's going to have what? India, who is in between? According to that, so it's going to be all us. We're going to determine. It's a peace, whatever it's called, the peace what? Peace talks. You've been doing this from the beginning. Whatever America says, you're going to do it. Okay, let's move on. That was the peace talks. It is not clear which countries will attend. I can give you the list. The summit yet. According to the Wall Street Journal, Saudi Arabia and Ukraine have chosen 30 invitees. So these guys chose it? Oh, well, this is just which includes Egypt, Mexico, Indonesia, Chile, and Zambia. And the rest, the European, I can name them to you. All but Hungary and people that can create problems. Some countries such as UK, South Africa, Poland, and the EU have already confirmed their attendance. It added. Ram pam pam, Poland. I think Poland was, before it was asked, they said yes. That was... And they were like, bring Poland here. The Poland stepped into their room. Yes! Okay, you're invited. Let's go. Holy moly. The summit comes as Russia and the West battles over the support of the developing countries, which have mostly stayed neutral throughout Russia's 16 months. Yeah, they're gonna win those guys. Oh my. Anyway, it's funny. It's funny, but it's serious. These guys have peace talks, and it's among themselves. It's like you have a organized crime cartel, and they will discuss how to keep the streets safe in the city, and they just get over there. Like, the police is not invited, anybody, nobody else, but just themselves. I gave you this example. I could give you, I don't know. Let's say some Christians or the Vatican will meet to discuss the existence of God. What conclusion do you think they might come up with? Same with these guys. Oh my God, man! How should I put it? I think this is just a farce to get idiots. Oh my God! Yes, they had the talks. How many countries again? How many countries? And hey, by the way, we have United Nations. What happened to that thing? Oh, they want to create something else? The Russians and the Chinese create their own thing. As I said many times before, these guys were going to create a new club, and these guys being Russia, China, and so on. And the other guys are going to keep going with their little blackmail threats, regime change, and invasions, because these are their methods in the past 30 years at least. Before, when it was the counterbalance of Soviet Union, they had to act a little bit with some gloves on, so they don't leave, fingerprints. Right now, all the oil possible left over there. So what? And by the way, you have to admire me. This is what I don't like. It's like a criminal or a rapist commits a rape and then asks the victim to worship him or something. Really? Or pretend she likes it while he's raping. Anyway, here is, my friends, is going to be a like Oscars. The Oscars, the same. All those people show over there and they're all, look at me, I got implants, so this, I got cock implants, and all that, balls implants, and what else? They show up over there and they're all, you look good, I know you look good, sorry, yeah. Oh, look at that carpet, red carpet, turn around a little bit, and she's 3,000 years old. Jesus Christ, stay home, cook me some fries, or whatever. Fix me a sandwich. All right, my friends, that's a comedy. It's a comedy. If you don't see it, it's a serious comedy. It's like a divine comedy of Dante Alighieri. The Divine Comedy? Well, it was like, what the hell is going on here? It's like, yes, a comedy, but it's not a comedy. The same with this one. So Dante Alighieri, remember that one. You can read it. Beautiful. Well, thank you very much for... after you read Maya Angelou, or Barack Obama from whatever to whatever, or whatever Michelle Obama pooped through her. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. You can go on and on and on.